Hello traders, hope you're doing well. Is my audio video clear? Am I audible to you? Just let me know. Lokanathan sir, good evening. Srinivas sir, welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining us. Balaji, welcome sir, welcome to the live stream. Now, quickly, just I'll conduct a poll. Please tell me what is your view about the market. Suchinda sir, hello, welcome to the live stream. So just participate, let me know what is your view. Please explain your Nifty and Bank Nifty channel. I have to explain my Nifty Bank Nifty channel. What I should explain? Simply what I'm doing right now is I'm marking, I just reached, so I'm just marking important support and resistance level. And the reason why I have marked this area is because the zone was acting as a support resistance zone. Once it is broken, it is acting as support. So here some kind of action we can expect in the market. That is one thing. And the zone also, you can see it is acting as a resistance area. Sometimes it was acting as support as well. So this is the immediate resistance and this is the immediate support level for the market. So I mark these levels at this point of time. What is there to explain about the Telegram group? Already, who wishes to join, I made a video with the link, right? Telegram group link. There is this one video. You watch that. In that you will get to know what kind of update setup I share. Whatever logic, price action setup, whichever I use, all those things only I share here. Okay, what is my mindset about the market, how I understand the sentiment, only based on Nifty and Bank Nifty, how I look at the market sentiment, taking price action, stop loss into consideration. So that is what every time I see any changes in the market, any setup in the market, how I think market direction is, those kind of things I keep discussing. That's it. Hi sir, good evening. Good evening, Rohit sir. Welcome to the live stream. Okay, SNK, good evening. So now the zone, market is holding on to the zone. To what zone? Okay, 50% correction in this zone correction. All right. Since still I have not looked into the direction of the market, I'll just prepare myself by looking at all the charts. How is the sentiment? Dow Jones is somewhere around 0.5%. That's the range. S&P 500, just now we have got the data. It's kind of slightly bullish opening. That's fine. Chandru sir, hello, welcome to the live stream. Achintal Paul, welcome to the live stream. Please enter zone. Trapping can happen here. If trapping happens here, pullback is possible. But if it continues, then market can target the lower level traders. See up to what range it can go. It can go up to 786 level. So here, let's say I place a sell order. For example, here risk is around 50 points. Reward up to this zone 1:2. This area is acting as support. From here, if market bounce back again little at the upper price level also, I will get one entry. Should I enter now or not? That I will wait and see based on the market sentiment. S&P 500, Nasdaq is slightly positive. If US market is slightly positive, this one can go a bit bearish. If I get the entry, if market goes down, is there space for the market? There's a lot of space. There is a lot of space for the market to move down. But I don't think it will go without trapping people. We will see. We will wait for some time. Hi sir, good evening. Mahesh sir, good evening. Welcome to the live stream. Around 36% of the people are saying bullish. Okay. Hi sir, platform to trade gold. Platform to gold as of now for me, reliable platform even I have not got yet. Basically trading gold, I'm not taken this trade. Okay, I've just marked this and keep, don't take this trade. Okay, I've just marked this and kept. This is the support zone, market can move up. That's why I have not taken any trade. In case there is any stop loss hunting, anything happens from the upper level, if possible, I'll look into it. Okay, people will get confused looking at this. So there's no proper platform to trade gold because it's not legal to trade gold, right? So that's why I'm not paying too much attention to it. In case if I had got any good platform where we can rely, platform is also secondary. Crypto, they're allowing us to trade, so I'm trading in crypto. If they don't allow us to trade in crypto, it's not as per the government rule, then I will not trade even crypto, right? For gold, many people, they stay in different places, they want to trade, let's say in Dubai and things like that. For them, I keep sharing my view. That's it. Solana, everything I will share the view. Let's simply analyze the market for some time, because potential is there, little bit trapping can happen and then later market can move. Let's see the liquidation, at what range the market we have. Liquidation zone is around, okay, I'll get it here. Let's scroll down. So let's say at market at this point of time, here some kind of upside movement is possible up to 1,15,300. Lower movement is possible up to 1,13,000. What I am observing mostly is the space what market has for the sake of correction. So in case market corrects, let's say if it goes below the support zone, it has space to correct up to 1,000 points. So that opportunity, if I get, I can try to capture, because at these zones and all, already market has moved, given a breakdown, removed people. Again, sellers are putting pressure at this zone. At the upper level, if you're getting opportunity, definitely nothing can be done. Anything is coming as per Ethereum. I'll look at Ethereum. Ethereum at this point of time, just consider the zone, upper zone. Consider this area as seller zone. Okay, just type it here. As of now, no stop loss in Ethereum on top, so potential is there. Market can tend to correct a bit. So nicely market has given a pullback, healthy correction, attracted some people, nicely market has moved up. So this area I'm considering as resistance. Okay, in Ethereum. I'll go back to BTC, showing continuation. 1%. Trend line or resistance, but Trend line resistance, that is fine. $300 points for that. By target. To this zone. Little bit movement we will get if we get towards the upside. Then there maybe it can be ideal for me to look into opportunity. US market, everything is kind of positive. I've not looked into any news or anything as such. Is there anything, any update? Factory orders, it's fine. Factory, no big data that we have got. Factory orders month on month, that is kind of changed. It has formed a base, continuously bullishness. Below this zone, if it goes, maybe we can plan bearish trade. This area also seems like a nice entry zone. What I will do, market here, it's given a bullish moment, okay? In case that is just to remove the weak players and things like that, maybe market can tend to move towards the downside. So what I will do is I'll place a sell order here. Those who want to wait, you can wait till towards the upside market is moving. I've taken the entry here. Risk reward is the same. Green candle is with volume. It is showing continuation. That's fine. Stop loss only is a bit big for the setup. 400 points is decent stop loss. Fine, let it move down. We will trail. We'll reduce the stop loss. This is a recent resistance zone, not just based on the resistance zone I have taken. Everyone who took bearish trade at this zone, market is trapping them by moving up. Again, whoever entered, let's say here at these zones, this breakdown, again market is trapping them. Again, this breakdown, anyone has entered, market has trapped them. So if market is trapping enough bearish traders, then maybe there is a possibility of downside continuation. So with that logic, I have taken, but a little above the recent swing high. If I place the stop loss, it would be more safe. Once the market goes as per the direction, maybe I can trail the stop loss, but a risk reward will not sit properly. So based on that, as of now, this is the setup which I have taken. Ethereum resistance zone. This zone is seller pressure zone. I've informed already. Hopefully market sustains that zone, stays below. BTC is giving continuation. It tries to hunt the stop loss on top and then recover. Then one more setup I will take. Vasu sir, hello, welcome to the live stream. Ravi Kumar sir, Solana view, there's nothing to say about Solana at this point of time. It is just near the upper resistance. You can see here, this is the upper resistance zone. Market is just trading above that. It's trading near that zone itself. So continuously this area is acting as resistance. So it can give a breakout and sustain. But all the crypto market is slightly continuously moving towards the upside. I'm not sure if there is any news or anything as such. Dow Jones is near broken previous day high level, I mean Friday's high level, and sustaining above that level is a bit difficult for Dow Jones, I feel. S&P 500 also is near resistance zone. Nasdaq is also near. Nasdaq still I have to get the data. From this zone, expectation was market will correct. In case this fails at the upper level, again one more attempt I will do on the bearish side. So we'll see how it goes. 6786 level. This upper zone. Hopefully market doesn't give a closing above this upper zone. If it gives a closing, then little bit difficult. Looks like it will give closing. I'll see traders. This setup okay at this zone, if it corrects fine, or else at the upper level one more entry I'll be looking into. This is 786 level reversal zone, hopefully. Breakdown, we here we did not get a breakdown. This zone was acting as a supporting area itself, so little more. Can I basically this is the last zone where the sellers can put pressure. Okay, at this zone, if sellers are putting pressure, market will move towards the downside. By chance this fails, market will move towards the upside. Means from then on I have to keep my view a bit neutral. Here once after removing the liquidity, market can correct, but the confidence where sellers has to show is at this zone. So at this zone they show the confidence, then potential of downside movement is there. But for this candle to close only another 3 minutes. Amarnath sir, good evening. Welcome to the live stream. Ravi Kumar sir. Bro, been watching you since yesterday. Saw you hit 2 SL. You've been seeing me from yesterday. From yesterday 2 SL hit. Where? Which trade? Which setup? Friday I didn't even trade in the market. So if you looked at Thursday trade, fine. Stop loss target is part of trading, sir. In 2 days, if you are able to judge my success rate, good for you. On crypto only, on the day, on my mom's birthday, 2 SL. See, at many levels, I will say this is the zone where buyers can enter. Okay, safe traders exit from the trade. Whoever exited from the trade at that particular zone, they would be safe. But we will hold on to the trade for longer duration by trailing the stop loss. If you see certain setups, whatever I have taken on Thursday, I would have trailed the stop loss. After trailing the stop loss, market would have hit that. So taking trailing stop loss is not a bad thing, right? And one more thing is, please go and watch at least 1.5 month of analysis or the trades which I have taken in crypto. Based on that, maybe you can decide if you want to follow the channel or if it is something not relevant to you. Market is forming pressure here. So should I reduce the stop loss? If this zone again market breaks, means again it will easily take my stop loss. It will break the day's high. So this is the final zone where sellers has to put pressure. So what we will do is kind of reduce the stop loss little. Okay. Yeah, you're not judging, bro. Hope market flips from here. Sir, market flipping from here or not, that I'm not sure. But this is the selling pressure zone. In case market goes above the selling pressure zone, then I will not hold on to this trade. I'll give the stop loss. No other complications I'm going to do in this trade. Let's say this area market give a breakout. This is a trend line. Market came for a retest. From here, if it moves up, hits the stop loss, I'll give the stop loss. That's it. And then I'll focus on the next trade. Can you show me how to take partial profits from a running trade? Okay, this is a running trade. If you're on Delta Exchange, scroll down. So here you can click on this exit button. Click on this exit button. It will tell you how much percentage, 10%, 20%, 50%, 75% or 100%. You can choose that, or you can choose here also how much you want to exit. So that is something you can try. I saw it, sir, up to 50 to 55%. Your 1:2, 1:3 achieved. 50-55%, 1:2. If it is achieved, let's say you're taking 20 trades. In 20 trades, 10 trades you're losing some amount. Okay. Let's say you're in 10,000 you're losing. Another 5 trades you're making 20,000 profit. Net to net for you 10,000 is the profit, right? Apart from that, you pay brokerage also, maybe 7,000 will be your profit. I'm not taking into consideration of 1:3, 1:4 risk reward and all. Okay, so that is completely different. Now here, let's say in this particular trade, 1:2.5 is my risk reward, and 300 to 400 points is a typical stop loss that we have to give in crypto market. So of course here, if I had waited, if market before I come live stream only, if it had not taken it, it would have given a breakout here at this zone. Maybe at this upper level I would have tried bearish trade, but here only near the support zone I got. So if these sellers are strong, my expectation was here only they will give false breakout and correct. So entry got a bit wrong. That's why little more stop loss I had to give. That is fine, traders. Giving 400 points as a stop loss is very small in crypto market. 400 points means 400 quantity is $40. So more than 50%, 55% is the success rate, like I told you, where almost all the trade is 1:2, 1:3, means over a period of time we will be profitable. But I am also trying my best in Indian market, how I'm confident about 65-70% I'm able to achieve. More than that also in certain months. That is what I want to achieve here. So I'm working towards it. As I keep learning, I keep sharing with you everything. Hopefully for me also things work out over a period of time, because crypto market is very new for me, right? From 6 months, 7 months I'm trading in crypto. Indian market means it's been more than continuous trading in Nifty Bank Nifty is more than 5 to 7 years. So area is acting as supporting zone. The zone is acting as support. Where is the liquidation area? Liquidation is 1,15,700. It is in 500 right now. Up to 700 and all I can't hold. Keep the stop loss and wait. I am saying that every month you're making 50 to 55% profit. So yeah, based on you guys, it is kind of open book, right? Whatever trades, whichever day I make profit or loss, I'm not just sitting here and sharing the view. I'm putting in my money also, right? So based on this, from last 6 months, 7 months, whatever data is there, everything, if you go to our channel's live section, there you will see. So I've not deleted anything, the days where we went loss or this one, everything is there. You can go and check. Based on that, you come to a judgment as to Rohit sir has done. He's done his back test of what is the potential of this channel. The rest of you want to know the success rate. Either you check the historical data. Here this zone is acting as, this resistance zone is acting as a supporting zone. Market is holding on. So from here, if it moves up, I might have to take the stop loss. The seller pressure zone, basically market should not break. If that is the case, if that happens, easily this level also market will break. So no point in me keeping stop loss up to this zone, because if this market doesn't hold, it will easily break this zone. That's why I'm loving your analysis and logic. Okay, sir. Thank you. Till here, supporting zone, if market had broken, here one reversal I could have checked out. But this seems like trapping on both the side. US market is kind of bullish, gap up, it's sustaining. S&P 500 upper level. Everything is breaking the resistance point and moving towards the upside. Little resistance in this one also. Ethereum was considering this area as a resistance zone. Market is breaking that, considering that as support zone, and it is holding on to the upper level. Along with US market, I think this market is also trying to show some spike. The index is, all the index is turning positive. So the zone market breaks. This zone market breaks means it will tend to give continuation up to 1,15,200, 250 also. A little bit. This might not survive. this particular trade, it might not survive. Close all position, confirm. I exited the trade because suddenly if one big spike comes, it will create problem. So that's fine. I'll leave this setup as it is. Resistance area. Breakout, retest. That setup I have exited the bearish trade. It's not going as per the direction. Along with that, here this one is considering selling pressure zone as the support zone. Solana also has given a breakout. It's showing continuation. Global market is showing continuation. All those things will create problem. Sudden spike. Well, let's say sudden spike based on liquidity, market goes to up to this zone and then correct. Gives a breakout up to this zone and then correct. Then by the time my stop loss gets triggered, only additional 200 points I have to give. I don't want that. So let me wait for one last setup. If I get it. To resistance zone. The highest point is the lowest point. Mark this range and keep as of now. Stop loss is there at the top. Everyone's stop loss is gone. Along with US market, should it continue the trend or not? A little bit I will look at global market data also, then decide. $20,970, 950 to 970 zone. 20,950 to 970 might be the resistance area for the spot. This is futures. So for Nasdaq, I'm saying rotation. $730. Market is at the zone. Liquidation is at 1,15,700. Now market is still at 15th, another 700 points. 700 points, more momentum. Let me do this. Let me clear all of these things and then look at the market in a different perspective. Okay. This area, continuous resistance area. It's also giving some pressure. And this area. So I mark this zone. One is because this is the zone where market held on. Once this level was broken, market is not able to sustain above this area. So in case like 16,000 is too far, if market gives continuation, we can see good we exited on time. This extra spike could have created problem. This was a nice moment, but based on price action, stop loss hunting, I could not judge this 1,000-point momentum. Even though this zone was support, I thought market will give a breakdown at the zone, then maybe I'll look for upside move. But that did not happen. I covered the 1 hour bearish fair value gap. It covered 1 hour fair value gap. True, sir. True. Exactly. Your perspective is kind of correct. I was waiting for a bigger wick here that did not form. So I thought to trap the people, market can tend to reverse a bit is what I thought. So resistance, market bullishness. Is there any positive news or anything in the market? Again, market is keeping on moving towards the upside. $20 TMA is at 1,15,000. Next value gap is at 1,17,000. You think it will go up to this one? 1,17,000 is too far, and I don't think liquidation is there up to that zone. Only if market wants to continue the trend, then it can try to do that. As of now, I don't think so. Zone is removed. It's going in sync with the US market as of now. So little, if it was in non-sync with the US market, it would have been Solana. Again, I would consider this zone in Solana 167. This zone. Low zone. Some days we will be thinking about looking at the market based on stop loss hunting, but what would happen is market might have that time decided, okay, I'll go I'll catch a trend, I'll continue the trend. So that time when we keep looking for reversal opportunities, small stop losses we might have to keep giving. Those days in a week, once or twice it comes. So by then we have to decide. So basically at the zone, I have to either decide, should I be looking for stop loss hunting reversal, or should I go based on the trend continuation? If I go based on trend continuation, around 200 to 80 points, risk will be there for the trade, and target will be, if I'm entering now, 700. So trend based momentum for me, chances is very low. That's why looking at this move and all, I'm not getting triggered. As per my understanding, I'm saying I'm not getting triggered to look for bullish trade looking at this continuation. Once market has proved me wrong once more, should I enter or not? Little bit time, if I give and try, maybe that will be the last trade, then my risk limit will be over. That, sir, I'm happy to say it is our 3MI strategy working superb in Ethereum after 1 month backtest. Who's using? Very good. See, this is the strategy. There are some live trade example also. Those of you who want to get access to it, or who's already in the group, if you just thought this is one of the strategy and you have avoided, I revisit and look at this strategy and see what is the success rate. And also, who's new, you want access to this strategy, you want to join crypto community group, you can open account with Delta Exchange using the link shared in the description box below. So you will get access to the strategy. Okay, 1,15,600, that is the zone somewhat we saw liquidation rate. 1,15,600. Okay, it is 300, 600, pressure of 16. I'm just testing based on stop loss hunting, not taken any entry at this point of time. Liquidation gap. Market plan 800 points stop loss, where to give. Can't give 800 points stop loss. I will try one attempt here on the sell side. Okay, I'll place the order. If market very small stop loss, I'll be giving for this trade, because it is going to be a trend continuation, or it's market has removed all the weak players and it's going to move down. I don't know, but if it's removed the weak players and if it moves down, extra opportunity towards the downside I'll be able to capture. That is the basic idea. Sometimes to capture the trend, small stop losses I might have to give. So here one stop loss, one more trade, one more stop loss, like this 2-3 stop losses if I give, if I'm able to capture a bigger trend of 1,500 to 2,000 points, all of these things will be taken care of. Okay, so that's basically the logic. So at this upper level, market has moved up 50%. So this zone one attempt I have to try. At this zone one attempt I have to try. 2 attempts. When I'm in live, I have done this attempt. In case this fails at the upper level, one more attempt I have to do today. Okay, I'll see how this goes. Bullishness is there, continuation is there, breakout has attracted a lot of people, so everyone will be focusing on bullish trade itself. Let's see a bit of opposite direction trade. Ethereum and all is spiking like anything. Nice movement in Ethereum. Nasdaq is at resistance area. This market is holding on nicely, traders. So hopefully you have understood the logic why I have taken this trade. If market has removed all the weak players, if it decides, okay, I have attracted some buyers also, no other stop loss hunting level on top, I'll move towards the downside, means here market can move. For that I cannot take 800,000 points and all risk. Maximum 200 points I've kept here, little above this high. If market goes above this high, without thinking too much, I will exit. One more attempt I have to do on the bearish side at this zone. Once all of these levels, if market is not holding on, it's not giving a breakdown, it is showing continuation, means only then I will think, okay, buy on dip opportunity, is it available or not? Based on that I have to take the trade. Okay, as of now market is just at cost to cost, let it be. I'll turn off the screen for 5 minutes. We will just observe how the setup goes. Shorting will fail mostly. Okay, I have kept very small risks, sir. Open account Delta Exchange with your referral link, still not got access to Telegram group, sir. Send a message to the number that you're seeing on the screen. Okay, send a WhatsApp message, we'll look into it today night or maximum tomorrow afternoon. By the time I come live, you will get access. Okay, if you are under our referral. Yes sir, factory order, positive news. Okay, so I think factory orders prior was 8, forecast was minus 4.9, now it is 4. It's not so much different from market expectation forecast. Bonds. Please stop sending multiple messages. Okay, live message, it is you. We'll look into it, sir. Share your Delta Exchange user ID. In case for me this setup fails, I'll wait for the market to reach the upper level. Maybe at the upper level, next bearish trade setup what I get, I will share in the group. Okay, if you're interested, you can join our free Telegram channel also. Please, yes sir, please. The target I'm expecting market to sustain below this zone, 1,13,300 up to this area. Why I'm keeping bigger target is, of course, like I said already, we are trying to catch the top. We're not that smart to catch the top, but based on price action, stop loss hunting, we can come to a judgment at certain levels market can reverse. Okay, so this is one area where market can reverse. Based on this, if it happens and if market goes below this low, then a very big moment capturing opportunity will be there for us. Okay, so for that we'll keep smaller stop loss, 1:10 risk reward. So like this, when we plan, when we are trying to capture the trend, so in a week 3 times 4 times, when we are planning to capture the trend, one time if we capture also, that's fine, because we'll be making like 200 points, 300 points. 3 times you give close to 600 points. Okay, or 800 points you give. Once you are able to capture 1000 2000 points, net to net you will be profitable. Okay, you're getting the point, I think. So little different perspective I'm looking at the market today. So these stop losses and all is a small stop loss. Pressure is there, definitely pressure is there in the crypto market. 17,500 to 17,700 is the main range. 15,700, 1,15,700, 15 lakh, 1,15 lakh 500. Anyone who's looking at this live stream, in case stop loss hits, please consider this zone. Okay, just mark a trend line and keep. Later you see what kind of action happens in the market at this area in case market moves up. Basically this has to act as seller zone. Maybe it can form a big wick, and from here it can correct. That possibility is also there in case my stop loss gets hit. Okay. So okay, today Ethereum did not respect the selling pressure zone that is there, and this one also is kind of near the seller pressure zone. Hopefully some days selling pressure zone market doesn't respect. In a week at least 2 times 3 times when selling pressure zone market respects, right, very big momentum we will be able to capture. Today actually I had to share the selling pressure zone. I had drawn everything and kept, but like I said, I was traveling, right? Once I came back I had to focus more on Nifty and Bank Nifty, so like this I did not share the levels, but if I had a chance I would have done that. After marking the levels I did not share. That is what I felt a bit weird. Trying to form bullish flag pattern. How to analyze SL hunting? Sir, it is not a small topic, it is a broader topic. Continuously follow the channel so you will get an idea about it. We have a course already in our app. If you want, you can download and check. For free learning, many YouTube videos I have made already. So if you look at that, it will be useful. Or every day in our pre-market analysis, I share Nifty, Bank Nifty setup. In that, if you see, I'll explain the logic where at what level stop loss hunting can happen. If you look at that also, it can be useful for you. Okay, make some time, look into it. It might be helpful for you. Market holding on too long at the zone. Mm, 26,000, 7,000. Trying to form bullish flag pattern, holding on to the resistance. Other index is not giving any kind of sign as to where can be the next area of action. S&P 500 is holding on to the gap up. Ethereum is kind of correcting at this point of time. Solana is near resistance. BTC is little far from seller pressure zone, but I've taken trade here itself. That's fine. इंडियन मार्केट में कब आती हो सर? इंडियन मार्केट में हम नहीं आ सकता है क्योंकि सेबी रूल्स है सर. Nifty not able to capture big move, always trailing SL and you provide some tips. In Nifty not able to capture big move, always trailing SLN, then you stick to either stop loss or target. In Nifty, why are you stop loss if you have decided okay For example, 20 points is the risk which I'm taking in Nifty. Just take that risk, wait until the target, and see one whole month what is your success rate based on that, if you don't wish to trail the stop loss. The thing is, in certain places only you have to trail the stop loss, where there is a lot of selling pressure can come, buying pressure can come, market has given a breakout but there's no stop loss hunting. It's an important level. Based on that, if you have trailed the stop loss to protect your trade or the protect your profits at a certain level, fine. At random places, if you keep trailing, means difficult only it is. So looking at this moment, it looks easy. Yes, I could have tried. I come up with 4-5 logic thinking why I should have entered here. But that setup is over, traders. That setup is over. I missed the trade. That's it. Loss booked means loss booked. This trade only I have to focus about. Basically here once I have to attempt 200. Here one selling pressure zone. Here I will wait, but at this zone once more I will try. Indian market sell on rise is correct. Not necessarily, sir. Each day is unique, each day is different. Today, this one, let's say sell on rise, one opportunity you would have got here. If you would have entered, then you would have placed the stop loss above this, means your stop loss would have hit. Depending on where liquidity is there, we can expect market to move based on that. This was the first setup. Second setup gave almost up to the target and quickly it reversed. Close to 2 p.m. what to look at the market. That one already in the group I have discussed. Till target for Ethereum still now. Ethereum, see, I decided in Ethereum this is the seller pressure zone. Market has gone above the selling pressure zone. That means for me, my mindset is not working in Ethereum at this zone, means how do I plan the trade? Market is just playing within the zone. Taking spot Ethereum. You're talking spot Ethereum. And spot Ethereum also, I don't see any opportunity. Only thing is near 3675 market is at resistance area. That was the previous zone where market showed bearish continuation. If let me just see your message if you have already taken the trade. Sir, I'm talking about spot Ethereum. Okay, that I understood. Tell target for Ethereum till November end and December. Sir, from November end to December, now only what will happen I don't know. Up to November and December, what to say? For me, basically my trades, everything will be within the same day. I have no interest in carry forwarding my positions overnight. Still I have not got comfortable with that. During the live or when I'm trading on my own within the same day, if I have to wait for the target, I will wait. Or maximum next day I'm carry forwarding also. I'll trail the stop loss to cost if there is a possibility of continuation. If stop loss is very small, maybe one extra day I will hold. Till now, if you see, maximum 1 or 2 days I would have held, because for me that and all, based on this volatility and all, where to hold for long term, that is something which I don't personally do. And if you are asking me for target for November and December, I'm the wrong person to ask. It is kind of open book about whatever I do, right? This is the setup. Based on the setup, I'm taking the trade, profit or loss, whatever is the status result. Today only we get to know we are closed, we are done for the day. That's it. Your volume was there. It's kind of inconsistent at this point of time. No other index is giving us proper confirmation. Solana is trying to reach the selling pressure zone. Ethereum, of course, the upper level. I think this area is this zone. This forms a cup, and here if market gives a breakout, forms a handle, later moves up, means next opportunity you can try, but not at this point of time. Nothing interesting. The setup though, little bit bigger movement market has done, sustaining above this zone. We will see traders. Can you use OI data for BTC? If so, please explain. Oh, we are basically looking at liquidation areas, at what levels we can see liquidity. Here liquidity is somewhere around 1,15,780, 790 range. Market still has 400 points to move. If you see this 780s, 15,000 780, 800 zone only is the next selling pressure which I have marked. But my entry is already here. My stop loss is here, because here if market has removed all the weak players by giving a breakout, if anyone is getting attracted, continuation if they enter, to trap them, market can reverse. Based on that logic only, small stop loss setup I have taken. Next selling pressure zone for BTC is at the upper level. Based on this liquidation map, you can see highest number of liquidation is at 1,15,800 zone. Next 1,13,500 zone. So if you see my liquidation 1,13,200, too far I have kept. So of course that is the main target what I have planned. If market goes below this zone, of course we are going to trail the stop loss for the trade and keep. First let it come to this zone, then anyways in free Telegram group I'll keep the update. I'll share the update with you guys. Those of you watching the live stream, support the channel traders by liking the video if you all learned something new today. And every day I come live around 7 o'clock Monday to Friday. So regularly if you want to join us live, learn concepts related to price action, stop loss hunting for free of cost, then you can join 7 o'clock. If you require a crypto strategy, EMA based strategy, you need access to our crypto community group where I keep sharing regular updates in the market. For that also you can join the group. Okay, the link is there in the pinned comment. Market holding on too long within the same range. Nasdaq candle is not stopping at all. Everything is at the upper level. Solana has reached the resistance area, is the seller zone. If it forms any kind of big candle, a wick like this, above that wick placing stop loss, we can try for 1:2, 1:3 risk reward trade at this zone. if a seller zone is respected, you see selling pressure at the upper level. Okay. Sir, and today in Nifty options, please explain your setup. The first trading setup was here. Bank Nifty, we could see continuous correction here. Bank Nifty breakdown attracted people, retest many people would have entered. If they would have entered, then their stop loss will be on top to hunt the stop loss. Market can move towards the upside. Meanwhile, Nifty, which is holding on to this zone, anyone looking at Nifty's move has taken bearish trade during this reversal, definitely they would be in loss. Anyone considering this area as resistance, looking at this zone, if they have entered, they would be confidently holding. To trap the market can reverse. This logic and all I've explained in the price action course. And Bank Nifty pressure zone was this zone. It was holding on to this pressure zone for longer duration. My expectation was market will reach this upper zone, but I think I booked my profit somewhere at this area after trailing the stop loss. The second setup also, since market has reached the upper level 24,700 is a psychological level, pressure level in Nifty, where call option writers are sitting. Liquidation, everything, market had taken out near this breakout above zone, no other stop loss hunting. Then to remove weak buyers who missed out on entering buy trade here, for them this will be a strong bullish trade at this breakout. Whoever entered, their stop loss will be at the bottom somewhere here. To trap them, market can tend to move towards the downside. So that was this setup's plan. If randomly, you might think what I said right now is kind of random, this one, but what to do? You can go to our free Telegram group. You can listen to this audio note and my setup logic when I entered, when I exited. You can see that, and also here majority of the things you can see. Other things here, this audio note, all of these things which I shared in the group, people in the group knows if they are part of live stream. The same logic what I have explained here, that is what I explained them. If I say any logic also at this point of time, easily you will not be able to understand, because each day scenario is different, setup is different. So for each setup scenarios, at what levels we have to plan the entry, how much risk can we take based on probability, all those things and all, over a period of time only you will learn, or course students will learn at what level market can tend to reverse and things like that. Readers, this BTC is not moving anywhere. This breakout continuation. Stop loss is small. We are trying to capture the trend. So if that movement happens, good for us. Bigger movement we'll be able to capture. If not, that small stop loss we will give and close the trade. Okay. Only now we have come to cost. Will not make any changes to the setup. We'll leave it as it is. Stop loss is small. Target booking zone, let's say market comes here, it shows continuation, then first target booking zone is this. After it continues, maybe we can go up to 1,13,600, 400. All of these things will be trailing stop loss zones. Okay. I place the stop loss, I place the target. Okay. Just give me 2 minutes. I'll be back. Whoever wants to book the profit at this zone, you can do it. If market comes to this area, I'll not make any changes. I'll leave the setup as it is. Just give me 2 minutes. I'll be back. How many of you entered the second trade? If you look at Solana, it's kind of near the resistance zone. It is holding on. Fine. Trader, since I was traveling and things like that, I did not share important support and resistance level for BTC, Ethereum, Solana, and all today morning in our crypto community group. But from tomorrow morning, you will get the access. Okay, you will get the. I'll share setups like this. Where is it? Like these levels, I will already share during the beginning of the day itself, so you guys can check it out. Compared to these green candle, this red candle is nothing. Market can tend to break that zone also, but our job is to stick to the stop loss, at least wait up to this target. Okay, because we are trying to catch the top of the market. S&P 500, little bit pressure is there in S&P 500. We'll see how US market along with this one, if it comes to sync. Only base liquidity market has taken and it has come down. Main liquidity is there around 1,15,780. Hopefully, if it doesn't plan to reach to 15,780, that will be a good situation for us. As of now, psychological level is there 1,15,000, which is a round number. You think sustains below that zone? We will see. 1,14,098 is good profit, sir. I think 1:3. 1,14,000. This 1:3, good profit only, but let it come to that zone based on the moment. Still at the zone only. The zone, another 800 points is required. When it reaches this zone, that time maybe we can decide should we exit or continue to hold. SNK entered, I entered, sir. Karthikeyan. Okay. Just note this area. This area here, market can create some kind of trouble for us by holding on to this range, or it can give a breakdown here below 1,15,000 and quickly it can start recovering. Like this situation and all will come across. I will basically not break my head for this because stop loss is decided. According to that, I will set in this trade. But my duty is to let you know, right? Like this, it can come, create a wick, it can move up and continue, or it can reverse. Both things can happen. So in that case, how much prepared are you? Are you going to get your stop loss to entry level itself or not? That decision you take. My decision is I will not make any changes to the setup. Once you can see the current black zone, what you see, that's a resistance zone. Once resistance zone breaks, what will happen? It will act as support. 5 minutes candle is not yet given a closing. It might convert to wick also, but I'll let you know. I'm letting you know this is a possibility, but for me, based on the conviction, I'll just leave the setup. How to join crypto group, sir? Open account with Delta Exchange, sir. The link is there in the pinned comment. Open account there and then send the WhatsApp message to the number which you are seeing on the screen. By doing that, you will be getting the access to the group. Sir, I have a small doubt. You have almost 8 to 10 years market experience. Why should register for SEBI RA? Why should register for SEBI RA? You're asking why did I not register or why should I register? If I register under a lot of rules and things like that, I have to follow, which I'm not ready to follow. Okay, so there is a lot of restrictions. Those things I don't want to get into that situation, so I don't want to get myself registered. But early on I should have tried. At some initial phase. I missed out on that situation. Now I don't see any benefit in doing that. Like I said, this zone, market gave a movement. Once this level breaks, it acts as support. Market is forming green candle here. Because of the pressure, it can move towards the upside. That possibility is there. You can see this has got converted to wick. Okay, I will not break my head for this. I'll just leave it as it is. But my duty is to keep you informed. I'm keeping you informed. This is the support zone. You want to exit means you exit. It's entirely up to you. Sir, as per the fib is also Fib level and all I did not look at here traders. So here my idea is, if market comes down, if it goes below this zone, then continuation possibility is there, but it can trap also and then continue. If it traps and continues, maybe it can go up to the next liquidation zone of 1,13,400, sorry, yeah, 13,750, 500. That zone it can go. That is additional movement what we will get. Fibonacci, and I personally felt like this is the zone where market formed a W pattern. It gave a breakout. This area was acting as a resistance. Later this area is acting as support. So if it comes up to this zone, finally at this area buyers will re-enter and they can push the market again towards the upside, if everything goes as per what I think or what I have planned. If it doesn't go, then I'll anyways decide the stop loss. I'll give that and close. New setup, nothing sir. Here indecision is there. From your market can bounce also. It can give me setup up to this zone also. Randomly I cannot say, right? In Solana, it is near the selling pressure zone. If it had touched this zone and come back, right, I would have been more confident on the bearish side. But if you want to try also, you can look into bearish trade here. Let's say this area breakout, it's acting as support. In case you want to look into a trade below this zone, place a stop loss above this area and try up to this zone. Maybe a little below this zone only. Sorry. Up to this zone it is possible. In case market gives a breakdown here, retest shows continuations, entry, stop loss and target. Only selling pressure. Logo share market. Have you understood why I gave? Because you are saying Fibonacci 1.272 level I've given as target. For me that is not at all relevant. When I look at the market, I don't even give importance to it. But coincidentally, if it has come to that zone, that's fine. But good thing is 618 level, recent swing low to swing high. This is the swing low to swing high. 0.5618 level can act as support. Rest of the zones and all, so much clarity I don't have. This might be the main. After trapping people here, market can tend to reverse. Like that's one setup. One more thing is here, this zone, this area was acting as resistance, but buying pressure started here. So next I think market cannot go up to 1,12,000. Instead of that, the buyers who pushed the market towards the upside held on to the trade. At some point of time, when market comes to this zone, they will re-enter. So if market gets breakdown here also, one reversal. So that is how I am looking at things. If it takes support at fib level 0.3, it means indication strong upside level market for this month itself, isn't it? For this month, isn't it? For this whole month and all, I'm not focusing on, sir. I'm focusing on only this particular trade. What happens in this trade? Have I got the bottom, the top level or not, matters to me. Riding the trend, capturing bigger movement, swing trading and all, I'm not in that I'm not that kind of trader, to make it simple. For that and all, basically I have to do non-directional trades where I identify the upper range and lower range for the month, and I have to sell options, or at least weekly options, and try to roll over that. Something like that is what I can try. I thought of being live stream for 1 hour. It's been 1.5 hours. Those of you making use of the content, support the channel traders by liking the video. Zone kind of. Market has come to the next supporting area, which is this zone. As of now, it is going trading below the support, so I will leave it as it is. Here, this is a crucial zone, traders. If you're safe trader, maybe if you're happy with this 500 points movement, you can book your profits here. Okay, now only I'm saying, you want to book, you book. If you don't want to book, maybe get your stop loss to cost, leave it. This zone can be the pressure zone, traders. This zone. This candle's low. Okay, closing below this candle low is important, or else market can tend to move up. As you pushed a little bit more pressure, they can put in the market here. So someone asked me partially how to book profit, right? You scroll down here, click on exit. You can choose 25%, 50%. If I book 50%, $50 will be my profit. 75% means $72. So like this, whichever position you want to exit, you can choose that. Here you can see lot size is changing, so you can choose that and click on confirm. If I exit everything, $100, around 8,500 rupees profit I'll make in this trade. Letting you know, who wants to book 50% profit here, you can, so that this becomes a risk-free trade. Like me, if you're thinking stop loss is too small for this trade, better you hold. After that, don't come and say, sir, risk reward did not match and things like that. This is also 1:2 risk reward only. I take new setup. Where is the new setup? For me, new setup is not visible. Solana. Here it is holding on. If it shows bearishness, maybe you can try. The zone, if market doesn't respect, if it doesn't close below this problem, 47. Last time I'm saying, safe trader, if you want to exit here, you exit. Okay, Market can move down also or up also. That I cannot be assured of, but this is a pressure zone, that I can tell you. If buyers start putting pressure, market will reverse from here. Sir, can you explain about liquidation heat map and how it will be useful, sir? Liquidation heat map, many times I have told. This basically tells us where huge number of liquidity is there. At this upper zone where it is yellow here, there a lot of liquidity is there. Market usually, to grab the liquidity, it will move. After grabbing the liquidity, it will correct. If it moves down, here liquidity is somewhere here, 1,13,400, 500. After taking out this liquidity, people will start closing their position, profit booking can happen, all of these things, and all. When it happens, market can tend to reverse. So based on that logic, you can use a liquidation heat map. Market is at pressure zone, it's holding on to this zone. I'll share the link with you. You want to use, means you can use, sir. Whatever, maybe we did a mistake or set up what I took in the first trade, everything is recovered in this trade, right? Additionally, profit also we would have made at this point of time. So who wants to book their profit, you can book it. You want to book 50%, you can book it. Okay, somewhat pressure I can see at this zone. It's not able to break this. If it breaks, then cool. Next pressure zone will be this area, sorry, this area. By then maybe we can trail the stop loss up to this zone or this zone. I'll put it here. If this acts as a buying pressure zone, then don't tell me later you did not exit or trailed your stop loss to as much as possible. If you don't do it, then you might get into trouble. Okay, even I don't want market to respect the buying pressure zone, but if market really, if it wants to do that only and reverse, then it's not in my control, right? I'm a small trader here in this market. Can you explain how to check heat map for 1 month instead of 24 hours? This question is to understand heat map better. I have not done it before. You join the live stream tomorrow, I'll let you know. Pressure zone is there. Now, how many of you are ready to book 50% of the profit? Exit with 50% quantity. Thank you, got to leave. 1 second, Srinivas sir. Srinivas sir, thank you so much for participating in the live stream. Really appreciate. Hopefully, based on your this one, if our setup goes as per the view, then it will be good. With your blessing. Thank you so much for participating. Good night, sir. You take care. Thanks for your time. Those who don't know, Srinivas sir is 70 plus. Okay, so he's participating in our live stream. He's doing a lot of, I don't know, in my 50s or 60s will I be doing this, but sir is very uh, what he is doing right now is really appreciable, and I respect that. That's why when he said he's leaving, I said thank you. Buyer pressure zone traders. Okay, market is holding on. From here, market reverses at my stop loss. What can I say? SNK, sir, by the time you said I think he went, is not here. Stop loss is very small. Stop loss is very small means for this particular trade, stop loss is very small. You're saying, or you have kept your stop loss very small? Market is holding the buying pressure zone, traders. Market can either play games and move towards the downside, or it can hit my stop loss also. As long as this zone breaks, confidence about the setup will be 50-50%. Page refreshed. This breakdown only market tried to trap again near this zone. This zone doesn't break, then of course this is not retail traders participation. Hopefully if this was just to attract some buyers near this zone, fine. If they got attracted, if market goes below this zone, once it reaches here only, I have to get my stop loss to this resistance or below the zone, because this is the next pressure zone. From here only, if it reverses, then I have to give the stop loss and close the trade. I will leave the trade as it is, because SL is very small. SL is very small. Yes, buying pressures on market is holding. Even I'm just thinking of leaving the trade as it is. Books now also will capture 300 points. That's it. When I said exit near the buying pressure zone, who did not exit, now they'll be thinking, okay, should I exit here? Should I exit here? That is human psychology, what to do. Last time, all the index I will see. Gold is falling. BTC, Ethereum. Solana did not give entry. Solana did not give entry, right? This setup, I said market will come here, move up. Later, if it breaks the low, then stop loss here, entry here, target 1:2. After this zone, market is just moving up. So still entry is not triggered. Let market go below this zone. If market corrects from here only, then stop loss here, stop loss will become small, target will be the same zone. Profit had gone up to 8,000 rupees. I had asked people to exit here. Now profit has reduced to 4,000, 4,500. Here you want to exit also, you exit, or stick to the stop loss target zone. That also you can do. It depends on your mindset. Okay. My mindset is just hold on to the trade, stop loss is small. I see bullish head and shoulder pattern in 30 minutes time frame. Bullish head and shoulder pattern, 30 minutes time frame. Where is the bullish head and shoulder pattern? Here. You mean to say this one? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, draw a trend line here. So it has given a breakout. The length of this will be the target towards the upside. Let me just mark this and show. See here. This is kind of nice catch. I would say this is a decent bullish head and shoulder pattern itself, because the right shoulder is smaller than the left shoulder that is there, and market has continuously respected resistance 1, resistance 2, resistance 3. Here finally it has given a breakout and then it's come for a retest. Usually the length of this, how much is the length? Length of this is close to 3000 points. So 3000 points, if market is moving based on price action, I'm saying that will be a good momentum itself. But I feel there is less liquidity in the market at the upper zone. Here already sellers have pushed the market towards the upside. So maybe this breakout can convert to false. Market can create all the liquidity it wants. After liquidity, the length of the head can be the target. At the upper level, it will trap people. Later, it can correct. That's how I'm seeing. But this bullish head and shoulder pattern is a valid one. Only problem is on top there is liquidity or not. That is very confusing. According to me, my mindset, I will say there is no liquidity on top. At this breakout, anyone who entered, everyone's stop loss is hunted. Again, market, if it has to continue the trend, it might continue. If I keep my selling zone also as the target, 300 points movement is too far. That only selling zone only is coming around 1200 points. But that's a good catch about bullish head and shoulder pattern. But my only concern is liquidity. I don't feel that there is liquidity. To grab the liquidity, market can move down and then reverse. That can happen. Or as you expect, market can move up also. For me, stop loss is small. For me, liquidation grab can happen at the bottom. I have taken bearish trade according to that itself. So wait for either breakout or wait for lower levels, then you can decide. This candle is not able to break the previous candle low. This is not able to break the previous candle low. As long as one strong candle come up to this zone, headache. Trump announced now to increase tariff on India. Gift Nifty falling 100 points. $80. If news like that is there also, what we can do? I'm not carry forwarded any trade as of now, right? Tomorrow morning only I have to decide. I'll take all of these news into consideration. Based on that, if I'm having if sentiment is too low, if there is any stop loss hunting later, market is going for selling, market sentiment is bearish, means that time I can consider. Looking at the news data and all those things now, it's not useful. I can't make use of it right now. Tomorrow morning we will wait for more clarity, then we will decide. This buying pressure zone market is playing a lot of games here, traders. What I will do is this setup, I'll leave it as it is. If you're too much worried, you book the profit and close the trade, but I will not exit. Little above the days I will be my stop loss. No other changes in the stop loss. My first target booking will be if market comes to this zone, maybe 50%, 70%, whoever wants to exit, they can exit. Full quantity you want to exit also, someone said 1:3. This is a good risk reward. Based on that, if you're exiting completely also fine, but my ultimate target is this one. That is where I place the stop loss here. I mean target, that you can see, right? No other changes will be done for this trade. No changes in the stop loss as well. Once market reaches this target zone, first target zone, then I will see what to do about it. Okay. Eyes also is burning a lot looking at the system. This light also is irritating me a lot. Let me close for the day. As of now, profitable. Whoever wants to exit also, you can exit. Okay, traders, thank you for participating in the live stream. For the update will be shared in the free Telegram group. If you're interested, you can join. The link is there in the pinned comment. If you wish to join a crypto community group for daily updates, important levels for BTC, Ethereum, Gold and Solana, then you can open account with Delta Exchange. The link is there in the pinned comment. You can check it out. Okay. Thank you everyone for participating. See you tomorrow.